As a way of marking the May 27 Children's Day celebration, the wife of the primate of our Nigeria Anglican Communion, Mrs. Angela Ndukuba, has described May 27th as a day of celebrating the children and also creating awareness on the promotion of the child's rights. She said this in a commentary as done by Wanne Ogechiku, ACNN News correspondent.
Children's Day is annually observed in Nigeria on May 27th. The holiday is celebrated by government and non-governmental organizations. On this day, children from primary and secondary schools always have a day off. Schools organize parades where children compete with each other. The government of Nigeria also organizes an annual parade and selects schools or any other organization that can participate in this event.
Today we remember the children in Nigeria on the Children's Day, which is celebrated every 27th May. And that day is aimed at creating awareness whereby child abuse, child labor should be stopped. Creating awareness to show that every child has the right to education. And for Nigeria children, it is a time that every child, especially in the primary and secondary school, look forward to.
Observance of Children's Day in Nigeria is aimed to raise public awareness of problems that children face. About 42% of the Nigerian population are children, and 1/3 of children aged from 6 to 14 don't go to schools. Many children leave schools for different purposes, and children's rights are often violated. Unfortunately, the government of Nigeria doesn't make much to solve the problems connected with children's rights violation and imperfect system of education.
I felt very glad when the northern governors said that they are going to abolish the Amajiri system. You will see a child that should still be under the tender care of the parents, and the child is wandering along the streets looking for food. For such children, it is not their fault. It is the fault of the parents. Please have the number of children you can cater for. For the fact that your religion permits it does not mean that you will have children and then you will allow them to be roaming about. And it's because of this lack of parental care, that is why we are having the problems we are having in the Northeast, the problem of Boko Haram. Because most of those Boko Haram fighters are ex-Amajiri children that they have that family upbringing.
In pursuit of career and wealth, some parents have left their children to either nannies, friends, or even neighbors, while some have been left to themselves, leading to the social vices, moral decadency, and unrest in the nation and the world at large.
The training of the child should not be left to the house help or to the internet. Many of our children's training have been left in the hands of strangers, in the hands of social media. A child will be watching films till early hours of the morning and the parents are sleeping. It should not be. There should be that physical training. No matter how busy you are, have time for your child. It is the duty of the parents. And when I say parents, I mean both of them should join hands together for the upbringing of these children. Make sure you take them to church, and not just taking them to church, take them to church and monitor what they are doing. So parents, please take care of these children. They are our leaders of tomorrow. Train them well. Rebuke them where it is necessary. Flog them and discipline them where it is necessary. It is not just providing this and that. And at times, because some parents underwent difficulties when they were growing up, they said, no, my children will not suffer like that. Then you want to spoil them with whatever. So when we don't do our part, the nation, the society at large will suffer.
Some children have been sexually abused by some adults or older adolescents. Worse still, some fathers have gone to the extent of defiling their daughters.
Issue of rape, I will say it's wickedness. Because you will see a grown-up man raping a toddler. For what? So my advice to parents, especially to mothers, don't leave your child, especially your guest child, to any man. Any man. Guard them jealously. We've even had cases of fathers raping their daughters. So we, the mothers, should shine our eyes. Our daughters that have experienced such things like rape, don't shut up your mouth. Speak out. Speak out. When you speak out, you will be relieved and you will get help. But at times, because of the stigma, some of them will not want to talk. Some want to carry that guilt throughout their life.
The issue of gender discrimination is another major problem, most especially in some tribes where a man without a male child is seen or described as being childless.
If you don't have a male child, some see that you don't even have children at all. But it should not be. All children should be treated equal. There should not be any partiality bringing them up. These are things that in most cases we don't have control over. So we should learn to accept every child that God has given you and treat them equally as God's gifts. You don't know the one that will be better for you tomorrow. You don't know the one that will take care of you tomorrow. Every child is unique, whether male or female.
The theme for this year's Children's Day is COVID-19, an emerging threat for our children and youth. With this, children have been advised to stay safe.
Our children, that as they celebrate, as they are happy for another May 27th, even though we are celebrating this year's under this lockdown issue, but they should know that they are leaders of tomorrow. They should aim at growing up to be responsible citizens in the society and be helpful to their families. So please stay at home, stay safe, and do your assignment. No playing football, no going here and there, because we value you and we want you people to be there for us in future.
Children's Day is a commemorative date celebrated annually in honor of children, whose date of observance varies by country. In 1925, International Children's Day was first proclaimed in Geneva during the World Conference on Child Welfare. Since then, it is celebrated on June 1st in most countries. Children's Day is celebrated by the UN on November 20th, while in Nigeria, it is celebrated on May 27th. I am Nwanne Ogechukwu.